To this, with a growing struggle to fund shelters around Maine and the increasing number of homeless people, advocates say they are badly in need of more resources.
But in Portland, despite the setbacks, those groups are slowly bringing unhoused people from living in a tent to living in an apartment. News Center Maine's Jack Molma joins us with the details. Jack?
Well, that's right, Chris and Sam. We interviewed several homeless people in Portland who recently found housing over this past month. Now, both received help from caseworkers through Preble Street. The nonprofit tells us it's seen success through its recuperative care program. This is where an unhoused person goes to the emergency room, and then instead of being discharged to the streets, they are sent to a transitional housing option. And in that transitional housing, Preble Street says it tries to work with housing providers to find a permanent housing solution. The goal here is to make sure homeless people can get the medical care they need in order to make the transition from a tent to an apartment easier. Now, one man who was housed this way says more resources are needed to get people off the streets.
These streets chew people up. We need to get the help, the education, the stuff going, and create a better environment that otherwise, we're not going to want to improve. It's so important for our environment.
And that man says before this he was staying at the Fort River encampment as well as the Commercial Street encampment that was cleared back in January. Now, through this program, he was able to have his hepatitis B and C cured before being placed into permanent housing. He's only the third person to have been housed this way, but Preble Street says they hope to do a lot more.
All right, Jack, thank you so much.